New Year to everybody. I hope you're enjoying so far. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I got a little tongue-tied there. But yeah, come on in. We're going to see what's going on here for you guys for the next couple of weeks. I already called in everybody's spirit team, so please just know they're in the house with me right now. And we're going to get right into it. I have a couple new decks here I'm going to use. Kind of excited. What is going on for Taurus? Hopeless? Ooh, loss, depression, or possibly even suicide. Ooh. Some sort of hopeless situation. I'm hoping that last word that I said is not a factor. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, and giving back. That's in your present, Taurus. You're a very nurturing sign, very grounded sign, yeah? Something about this, mentoring. Somebody's mentoring somebody. All right, these two came out. I can't even shuffle them, and they're like falling out. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. Yes, there's a situation that's probably not going any further. And maybe dreaming of, the possibilities. Somebody is not in reality here. They're in some sort of an illusion. Nightlife, striptease, gambling, and Vegas. Gambling, taking chances, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, nightlife, something about that. Striptease, gambling, and Vegas. It's kind of like Sin City, right? Vegas is Sin City. Something about Sin City. I'm going to take the first one that came out. So this one goes back in. All right. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. Whoever that is for you, right? Maybe you'll be meeting somebody if you're single. Maybe you're already married. We don't know. We're going to find out. Well, you know where this is coming from. Hold on. I'm going to get a little bit more of the vibe before I get into my tarot. They're really shuffling funny today for you so far. So show me what I need to see for Taurus. This may be a hopeless situation. Hold on. Stop. Has to blame somebody, wanted to come out. But stop is basically what it is. Somebody wants to blame somebody. I should have kept the card. I don't even know where it is now. But anyway, something came to a stop in the past. Something stopped. There was no forward movement there. Shaman, priest, guru, or mentor. And look, right above it, mentoring. Yeah, ding, 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 ding. We just started, and I've already got synchronicities on the table. Somebody's looking for spiritual knowledge, or somebody has it, or is giving back somehow. Hold on, I got cards everywhere again. I'm telling you, they don't want to shuffle. Something could be a big mess in this situation. Destiny, daydreaming, destiny. When we're okay, well, destiny is fated events and how we deal with them and shaping our destiny, right? So things that have happened, how we deal with that already happened, shapes your destiny. Somebody's in an illusion, though, however. Their head is in the clouds. They're daydreaming. They're not in reality here. It's like there's a delusion. Illusionary delusion or something. Somebody's trying to mentor somebody or help them, teach them, guide them, whatever that may be. Show me. Black cat, black witch wanted to show itself, but black cat came out, and that is good luck, my friends. A lot of people don't think so, but it's actually good luck. Back in the day when they had the plague, if they didn't have cats around to get rid of the rats, it would have been even worse. So they're kind of good luck. Hopefield challenge and homework. Something about gambling, Vegas, striptease, nightlife. Somebody's partying, gambling, spending money, or took risks and chances. Something about that. Illusion or delusion. Yeah, daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, ding, 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 ding. We already have synchronicities on the table. All right, so whoever this is, clearly is not clear-minded in a very simple way to say. I'm going to use my new Rider-Waite deck. It's just another one of his 100 that he has out there. Show me. It's for Taurus. The Sun. Wow. Knight of Swords. Four of Pentacles reversed and the Magician. Black cat. Nightlife. Judgment down. Eight of Wands. 10 of Pentacles down. So far what I see is with this hopeless situation or whatever that is, whatever came to a stop, with the Sun card, something was illuminated, something came to light, and it came to a stop or something about that. This could have to do with kids, possibly. There is a child on the horse here, but something came to a stop, right? More than likely the brutality, you know, the quickness, and hi everybody. That's cool. Yeah, here I am doing Taurus. Hi. Hello, hello. Well, this one is like rushing in or something, or it could be about that. But I do feel about the assertion towards it, right? Priest, shaman, guru, or mentor. Somebody, you know, this mentor is trying to teach and about the cruelty, possibly. Okay, we'll start with that. Letting go, right? Somebody's in an illusion. It's about letting go. They can't stay in the past. They have to let go, right? It's about their destiny, right? I feel like we're talking about somebody's soul, quite honestly. Saving somebody's soul or something. I don't know how the hell I'm already, but I am. Now, the Magician here, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody, there is magic in the air. Now, I've been picking this up for probably the last month and a half or 2 months or some shit, and it's going to continue because I feel it for this year, right? But this master magician could be the one that illuminated and put a stop to things, okay? With these gambling, nightlife kind of vibed people that are not grounded, right? There's luck here. Luck is in the air. Magic is afoot. Somebody, this illusion or delusion, twice, yeah, bad judgment. They need to get out of it. See? They're in bad judgment. Just coming to, you know, terms with what you've done can change somebody's soul pattern. Coming to the truth and admitting it instead of hiding guilt and shame and whatever it could be, right? Yeah, there was communication. Something happened in the past. This illumination came in quick. The sun is shining brightly, and something came to a stop around this home. This is a broken family dynamic, unfortunately, and the brutality that has happened around it. Somebody's trying to light the light. Somebody's trying to mentor somebody and help them see through the void, right? This pain happened a while ago. This is dead center in the reading. It's all about the destiny. See? Somebody needs to let go of that pain and move forward and get out of the illusion. The illusion or delusion. The delusional illusion. Whatever. I don't know. I can't, I don't, as much as, I don't know. This is like no plans here. That's the unfortunate part, right? This master manipulator doesn't want to change, doesn't want to make plans. There is luck on your side. However, they're refusing the tower in my readings, the tower energy. If this card comes, any card, it reversed, it's still the energy. They're just avoiding it or denying it. They're in an illusion. They think it's not real, but they're in bad judgment. Wow. Some sort of romantic twin flame partnership here. I don't usually get into too many twin flame kind of scenarios. I know a little bit about it. I know twin flames are something that is a very hard relationship to endure. It's like a constant battle. It's a, something that it could be carried over from another lifetime, right? And this is the lifetime that they need to settle their differences or whatever. But I don't really know a whole lot more of that stuff. You guys can always do your own research as well. Yeah, there was trauma here. Somebody put a stop to it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Amy. Yeah, Amy, just put down your question and I'll try and answer you if I can. Now here it's about trauma, bad memories, right? The communication of it all and the quickness of it. Yeah, it's good. It's healing. I just don't know if some of these people think so. And, seeing through that aggression and trying to mentor somebody and trying to make them or help them, guide them, whatever, right? I feel like it's a constant battle. Like this, some person, it could, this, whoever I'm talking about. No, yeah, somebody freed themselves. Somebody freed themselves from a situation, a very toxic situation. All right, Amy, where are you? 10/20's birthday is Monday. Can I get a reading? Yeah, Amy, put your reading down, please. EJS World. Hold on. I can't take everybody's questions right now. I can try and get to yours as well, but right now I'm gonna focus on waiting for Amy to put down what she wants, and then I'll get to you hopefully, okay? But here I have, yeah, see the growth, all that growth on that, this is like the battled warrior. Look, every wound has a story to tell. This person was beat up and washed up, they were probably chewed up, spit out, thrown under the bus and left for dead, you know? Kind of sounds familiar to something I went through, you know? But yeah, it's reversed, so they're freeing themselves, or they want to, or that's what this is about, right? But the broken family dynamic here and the brutality that was going on was very verbally, like psychological warfare, spiritual warfare. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're creating spiritual warfare. There was word witchery or something. Okay, and the psychological trauma, the PTSDs, the CPTSDs, the complex is PTSD is when something happens hundreds or even thousands of times. So it's mental abuse, spiritual abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse. It's all kinds. It's SA. It's whatever it is, right? This person, here is very nurturing and mothering. This could be a mother figure, right? Destiny, heartbroken, right? Is he okay? I'm sure he is, but okay, I'm going to put this on hold. Is Amy's son okay? Is he happy? Is there you go, Amy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Celebratory energies. I would say he's doing very well. There's actually 3 people watching over you, Amy. See? He's with a couple others. So just know it. I like that. I got goosebumps. He is definitely okay. He's watching over you. So just know it. Know it all the time. All the time. He's there. You can talk to him. Don't, you're not crazy. Some people say that you're crazy when you talk to spirit. I do. I'm not crazy. And I know that because my therapist proved it. All right. Two more, please. It's for Taurus. Yeah, it's a very grounded energy. It is a nightmare, though, however. A lot of anxieties and sleepless nights. People probably aren't sleeping very well at all here. This magician has created quite the mess, I feel. Whoever this is, male or female, they literally created a nightmare. One more, please, and we can move on. Yeah. You're welcome, Amy. EJS World. All right, hold on. I got to read this for a second. EJS. I'm a Taurus and I'm a male who's been a gay escort to survive. I am only in one relationship now and I'm trying to get out of on top and being here for my family to help heal us from a broken family. Okay. He is an older Libra male. It's going to be much. I'm more experienced, but save myself from the financial control. Okay, so I thought there was a question there. But yeah, this could definitely be representing that for sure. If you have a question, EJ's World, then let me know. I think that's what it says. My eyes are not so good, so if I read this wrong, I apologize. But yeah, if you're still on here, EJ's World, flip your question down there. Yeah. 4 of Wands down. Yeah, we could be talking about divorce, separation. Unfortunately, these people are in bad judgment. They're in an illusion. They're in a delusion. They need to, I feel like they need to go through the dark night of the soul. That's what I feel like. They need to do this. They need to come to an accountability or something. Okay, this fucking happened already. Duh! And just admit it. And what that does is it just creates all this more open to healing and it just changes everything, right? Maybe at a crossroads decision here, take that fucking blindfold off, right? When you can't see, yeah, you use your senses, right? What do you feel? What do you hear? You can't see, so those other senses are like, now they're like really, right? So do the best you can. No coulda, woulda, shouldas, no regrets, right? I'm getting very worked up. I'm feeling like there's a lot of workable energies here. If people would just admit the truth, it could avoid a whole bunch of shit, it could save somebody's soul. Wow, this is deep. This is for somebody out there. I don't know who this is for. It's for somebody. Show me what I need to see. I'm flipping over to my Oz and Wonderland deck. Very fantastical kind of energy. 3 of Wands. The sun is right next to this, looking ahead, forward movement, right? Going towards their harvest. I like the chess pieces, you know, it's very strategic. Somebody was strategic, you know, in this illumination. And healing. I don't care what anybody says. That's a healing card. I don't feel like some people feel like they're healing. They're holding on, but it's happening already. Now, if they come to the truth of things, I feel like everything else will just fall into place. Thank you, Spirit. King of Cups reversed. Very hateful. Yeah, very aggressive. Very arrogant. Mean-spirited. I don't like it. I feel like this person could be calling themselves a mentor or some kind of spiritual priest or what. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so. Bad judgment here. This person's in an illusion. See, you can teach whatever you want to teach, right? Whatever subject you want to teach. But what is the intent in how they're teaching it is exactly what's being highlighted here, right? How they come about it. This could be very abusive for some people, you know? Yeah, Seven of Swords. The toxic destiny is right over this. Letting go of the fucking lies and the toxicity. It's stupid. Get over it. If people can't even tell themselves the truth, what the hell is wrong with that picture? That's what I want to see. I want to know. You know, Queen of Wands, the Magician. Somebody has some magic. Somebody's a witch. Somebody, a good witch here, by the way. Black cat right over that. They might even have a black cat or two. Took a chance. They put a stop to something. I feel like this is very serious for somebody. Because we're talking about bad judgment. You know, Ten of Pentacles again. This one is upright. Ding, 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 ding. I like it. I like it upright, right? But this family is in bad judgment. They're in an illusion. There's a delusion there. They need to break it. They need to come to the idea of truth, the ultimate absolute. I can't even put it any other way. Something about this friendship, romantic partner, twin flame. Four of Pentacles again. This one's upright. Ding, 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 ding. Somebody's really holding on too tightly. This is about power and control. This is like, I don't like the intent of this witch. The intent of this witch on the card is not so good. It's about communication, things happening, moving fast, moving forward, right? EJ's world. Okay. I'll give you, yep. I see what you're saying here. Hold on. I just dropped a card. I got to pick that up first. Okay. So, anything for EJ's world, please? Some guidance, Spirit. Let's give EJ some guidance. Eight of Cups. Whatever it is not emotionally fulfilling anymore, which tells me something was toxic. Keep going forward. Do what you got to do. I feel like there was a lot of drama and a lot of saga that in the past, you know, are in this picture. Okay, it says it on the bottom there. She's wished, if you can see it, I don't know if my camera will focus, but she's leaving the drama, the saga, right? Going forward. I like it. I'll take one more for you, EJ. One more. Two of Cups down. Yeah, it's not emotionally fulfilling. The union's off, I'm sorry to say. I feel like you are on the right path because you just told me you were on a life path 9, and I like it. I'm a life path 4. But that's what I got. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's probably better because if these things kind of happen, they're always for the better. We just don't see it in the moment, you know? Yeah, there might even be more information in this reading for you, I feel, actually, EJ. Back to the card. This is the cards. This is my favorite card in the deck. That's cool. This is all about wish fulfillment here. Okay. And that includes you, EJ. This is my favorite card. This is healing. This is balancing. This is wish fulfillment, manifesting. It's all of it, right? There's hope, faith, and dreams in this energy, right? Nurturing, wisdom, giving back, right? I like it. But with this Ten of Pentacles, broken home, kind of off family, I feel like this dynamic is it's kaput. Unfortunately, I feel like there was too much damage done with the Seven of Swords here. Too many lies, too many, cunning kind of energies, right? Or something. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. But yeah. So yeah, all right, Emerald City. Yeah, the illusion or delusion. This person could be a massive narcissist. Yeah, the soulmate, twin flame kind of thing here. They're in an illusion and they're in bad judgment for sure. I feel like the almighty powerful is in bad judgment. In his own grand illusion. Wheel of Fortune down. The Fool. Yeah, these people are clowns, all right. Anyway, this is about, not so good. The Wheel of the Year is reversed. Having very hard times, very karmatic. So whatever they wanted for somebody, they're getting back. See, the tables are turning. These people were not believers in the divine to begin with, more than likely. I don't care if they preached or not, because they wouldn't have done this kind of psychological fucked upness if they were in any way of their right mind to begin with. They're having more than likely, right? Having a very hard time. It's about fate, karma, and destiny. And destiny is right here, right over it, and it's reversed and it has judgment down. These people are not in good judgment. We need to help these people come to their own truths, no matter how toxic it is, because you're talking about somebody's soul, right? Taking a chance after not making any plans, right? Alice, just being Alice, right? This is Alice. This person is not making any new choices or plans. Black cat right over it. That's the hope, fear, challenge, and homework, is getting them maybe to change, because technically the Wheel of Fortune is change, right? There's lessons that are unlearned here. And until these people learn their lessons, I feel this wheel is going to keep spinning and spinning and spinning until they get it. That's universal law. They need to come to this term and let it out. And like I said, if it's something like, oh my God, this fucking happened already. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I can't believe this happened. Oh, yeah. Let it out. I don't care. You have to go deep into the woods and scream as long as you can, as loud as you can. Get it the fuck out. That's what these people need to do, or person. This is the best sage advice I can give them. 5 of Swords down. 8 of Wands down. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. 8 of Wands down. We go from quick communication to stop. The movement, everything, the PTSDs, the CPTSDs, the trauma, boom. And they're holding on. They're holding on to it. That's why it's, if they're not getting anywhere, if it didn't work in the past, it's certainly not going to work in the future. So cut the shit. Whoever this is. Cut the shit. It's like people need to wake the fuck up in this world in a huge way. Knight of Swords again. Ding, 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 ding. Look at loaded gun. Aggression. I feel like there's a lot of psychological abuse going on. Tired. People are fucking tired. Right? It's technically reversed. Freeing themselves. But they're tired. It takes a lot of energy to be cunning and deceitful and hold on to guilt and shame. And that's a lot of energy. It's a lot of burden. These people probably don't even look healthy because they're holding it. Right? They're holding it. Wow. Dorothy's triumph. 6 of Wands. Accolades. Public achievements. Victories. Celebrations. Whatever that is. Yes, of course, I will pray for healing prayers for everybody on my channels. I do that often. So just know that, This Queen of Pentacles wants a victory. It's about the destiny, right? I feel like this family dynamic has got to get it together. Possibly for the mother figure. 2 of Cups, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yeah, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. I can't make it up. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're in a nightmare, right? That they created. It's a very stupid move, but they need to take a risk and a leap of faith and take action and take care of them damn selves. I feel like some of these people could be crying over spilled milk. They got exactly what they wanted. And now that they got it, get the hell out of here. I can't stand weak people. I can't anymore now that I'm on the other side, finally, thank God. But it's like not an attractive energy. It's not an energy that people want to be around, right? You need to get rid of it. Very, very abusive, yeah. Yeah, it's all about Oz there, the almighty, big and powerful. Yeah, Oz in Emerald City. Very greedy, very arrogant, very narcissistic, very abusive. Around the home. It's about power and control. It's like the little narcissist behind the curtain being revealed. This corner and this corner. And notice this one is not exactly looking at the sun, right? He's not looking at it. He doesn't want to see it. All right. Actually, he is looking at it in front of me, I should say. The Emperor is looking at the illumination. See? He's trying to avoid that tower, he or she, but it's here. See, I think they know. Maybe they're scared, but this is about innocence. Somebody here is innocent, right? They're trying to make this person look like a fool. Maybe they're trying to make that person look like they're crazy. Nobody wanted this. Sorry to say, it's not wish fulfillment. Oh, going through this right now, there's a whole hell of a lot going on this earth in this year, right? So things are about to change. Things are about to happen. Getting these people to a good place should be people's first and foremost priority. It should be nothing more important. Nothing. There's nothing more important in this world. I don't care if you're talking work, if you're talking, I don't give a fuck. There's nothing more important than people finding peace, harmony, solitude, like serenity, tranquility. And it's just, this world is creating so much of that opposite energy. It's crazy. The map maker of destiny reversed, number 24, authentic purpose. Yeah, North Noders. We're not talking about my North Noders, right? Inspiration and free will. You have to want to change. You have to want to. This one is reversed. I'm going to read it reversed. All right. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Oh, it's both ally and challenger. Nice. And it's a long one, so check it out. Okay. It's always upright. When the map maker of destiny appears, it's a sign that you're being given an opportunity to transform fate into destiny. Isn't that what I just said? At birth, each human being is given a unique map with myriad paths that intersect with one another. Your map of destiny shows all the places you're meant to visit, places where you will be challenged to evolve into the highest aspects of self. Remember that your spark of the divine come to earth to experience itself in human form. As such, your path is unique. It's also somewhat preordained, and fate represents the events in your life that were meant to happen and that you can't change. Fate is transformed into destiny according to how you respond to your circumstances. Thank you for validating what I said earlier. Exactly. How you respond to those things is what shapes your destiny. Okay. Destiny offers you the ability to make great opportunities out of fated experiences. So free will and choice are possible at certain points on your map. Now is one of those times. You're faced with a relationship or a circumstance brought to you by fate. How you respond will lead you into your perfect destiny. Your ally may assume the form of a soulmate or come to heal your heart and be your companion. Perhaps your challenger makes you face the things within you that you must change in order for you to express your highest good. Maybe fate brings you an ally in the form of a wonderful new project or a challenger in the form of a failed business. No matter which form they take, all are the perfect expressions of fate inviting you into your destiny. Pay attention as your map unfolds now. And remember that fate makes the map, but destiny is determined by the manner in which you engage your journey. Amen to that, sister or brother. Alrighty, I'm going to give you a crystal. If you don't have one, you might want to go get a piece and put it in your pocket and carry it on your person for the next few weeks through these energies. It will help. Moonstone, number 30 or 28. It's about moon cycles and your crown chakra. Beautiful stone. There's a lot of different moonstones. In fact, just a couple readings ago or something, I went over all the moons, the top 10 stones to hold or what as you manifest. And I don't know where I put it, but there was a certain moonstone in particular. Damn if I don't have it right now. But anyway, we'll read this one for you. You might want to go back. It's either, I think it's 2 videos back that I did the top 10 crystals to hold or what while you're manifesting. Okay, but anywho, number 28. I'm not even on the right page here. I know, I get to talking, blah, 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 spirit goes right through me. It's time for you to pay attention to the moon and its cycles and what effects they have on you and your moods. Many of us are very connected to the moon and its energy. How do you feel during the moon? Do you feel energized or do you feel emotional and tired? We all react differently. When Moonstone appears in your reading, it's a reminder that it may be time for you to go within and tune into what your normal biological rhythms and cycles are, particularly if you are a woman. Focus your attention inwards today. Try to listen to what your physical body and intuition is telling you. What is it that you need to balance in your life? Perhaps you need to focus more on how you relax and sleep. If you are in need of rejuvenation and a deep, restful sleep, feel the soft, nurturing energy of Moonstone wash over you as you rest well tonight. Moonstone is associated with the crown chakra. It's an excellent stone to use in meditation and can connect you with your intuition. So, whoever it may not be sleeping well now, where's that card that I have? I don't know where it went, but if it's a nightmarish situation, there's a lot of anxiety. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Then you might want to carry a moonstone or have these people hold a moonstone or maybe even put it under their pillow while they sleep, right? Okay. I'm going to give you a few of these. It's my, I think it's Romanian or Slovakian. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know the name of it. Couple more, please. Show me. One more. There we go. Okay. Queen of Diamonds. 5 of Diamonds. 9 of Diamonds. 10 of Diamonds. All Pentacles. Jack of Clubs. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Diamonds here. Okay. This technically would be a Queen of Pentacle type of vibe, and we already have that. So this would be a synchronicity. Ding, 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 ding. But this is telling you that you have a lot of great relationships with kids around you, a lot of joy, a lot of lovely things there. I like that a lot. 5 of Diamonds is telling me about successful adventures. The anchor is grounded, right? When you put the anchor out of a boat, it's to stop you from drifting away, right? So I feel like it's a secured, kind of thing in a sense, or that's what it's about. 9 of Diamonds, yeah, a lot of joy, a lot of abundance around you. It's about, here we don't have wish fulfillment, right? We didn't want this, right? But here, I think, in another sense, there is. So it may not be talking about the same situation, or maybe it is. You're all different. 10 of Diamonds. A lot of disappointment. A lot of disappointment. Very, very heartbreaking. The scythe. Yeah, the scythe. It like cut the dead out. You know, cut the dead out. Yeah, somebody is in high honors for their labor and what they've been through. Very admirable kind of energy in that card there. I like that. All right, Grandma, what do we got for Taurus? Wow, gentleman. I'm not sure if we can call this person a gentleman or not, but I'll leave that up to you to say. I got this one here, but I got this one first. Yeah, anger, aggression, everything. Some people, their temperament is so out of control and imbalanced, it's ridiculous. They need to get it to fucking together, chill the fuck out, deal with their problems, do their soul work, take accountability. What the fuck? People need to wake the hell up. You know, it's over. Somebody out there might be a widower or something of the kind. This person is a male, but I don't think that really matters. It depends on all of you. You know, you might be female and you know, going through this or what. Whoops. All right. Now we have the high priest. Somebody's trying to teach people a lesson. You know, they have to be willing and they have to want to. We can't change the world. They need to want to do it on their own. Damn. Give me another one, please. Thank you. It's all about money. Money and greed. Money and greed. Very arrogant, very narcissistic. Nothing else matters except status and quo. Damn, I hate people like that. And this is why they're not in my life anymore. You know, you create your own heaven while you're here, in the here and now. You start weeding it out and making it your perfect heaven. Period. And that's how you end up in your perfect heaven. You need to be in that to receive that later. Right? These are your messages, Taurus. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and please just be a good human. We wouldn't be in this fucking mess if people were decent fucking humans to begin with. Those are your messages. I will see you soon. Ciao.